Veenstra, Lagakos, Demitrios. Here's the point. Destroy deceptions. Destroy deceptions in the public and social life, and destroy deceptions in the secret inner life. I am here at the Moorestown Mall. I have rolled my mode of transportation, this peculiar bicycle, into the Moorestown Mall food court in order to give to these great families and peoples. I've been working hard on this project. Okay, now, I am not going to focus on Jesus, God, Church, and Bible. People point at me and call me a religious guy. Actually, I'm more anti-religious because I left Christianity when I was 14 because I knew it was fake and I didn't know what was wrong with it. And then I took a 24-year tour of Christianity many, many years later. And these are the results for your young people going forth into this world. We're going to address the outer public social life, and we're going to address the inner secret life. And I'm just going to say caution. Be cautious about going into the Jesus, God, Church, and Bible environment because it is treacherous. It is beneficial, but it is treacherous. Our public life and our private life have been handled dishonestly for a long time. Our public life is full of lies, and the solutions to the problems of our public life are hidden. Our private lives and how we handle our inner and secret self and behavior is full of lies, and solutions are hidden from our private life. These are the things that we're going to focus on for the benefit of those young people that are now rushing out into the world from you. I am a researcher, and I am working constantly around the clock. My whole life, I'm working to serve you, my human family, through research. Now, the outer public social life. Here's the address right here. If you go to my Grandpa Honesty Guy, YouTube. Go to Grandpa Honesty Guy YouTube and find the playlists. Take time to find this playlist, World Dangers Playlist. Take time to find it and study it for your family. Also, the Primary Water Playlist. Number 1, the structures of your government are not what they seem to be on the surface. And currently, the concept of water shortages and droughts is a manufactured structure of fear and control. Are you aware of what has been recently going on in China? The human beings who live in China, if they have made some sort of protest against government rules or structures, if they have made a protest, their device literally goes red and they cannot get health care, they cannot get employment, they cannot travel. Please be aware that the powers of this world, the powers of this world, the powers of this world, the rulers and the power brokers, the rulers and the power brokers, rulers and power brokers. I'm taking notes for myself. The rulers and power brokers a long time ago grabbed China and very, very craftily turned it into a slave state. They did the same thing partially with India. But China is an amazing example. Now they are beginning. They have used China as a practice place for the entire world population. Now they are beginning to move into the same type of control over all of the inhabitants of the earth. That's just a reality, and you should get used to that idea. So, the World Danger playlist. It's going to take you places. Find the video. Vatican Secret Societies, Jesuits, and the New World Order. Find the video. All wars are bankers' wars. Find the video, What is Primary Water? Exposing the lie of water shortages, when just below the mantle of the earth there is non-stop H2O production in the center, under the crust of the earth. There is constant water supply, which is accessible and was accessed by a man named Gaddafi, who made a river of fresh water for the poor, oppressed peoples of North Africa. The peoples of North Africa have been under oppression by Spain, Portugal, England, all these other groups. That's a tangent. A book. Famous American families who funded Hitler, Stalin, and Arab terrorists. John Lotus. That's a portion of the title. Famous American families who funded Hitler, Stalin, and Arab terrorists. Book, Cracked, by James Davies, PhD, exposing psychiatry and big pharma and the illusion of the illusions created by the DSM. That is the handbook of psychiatry and big pharma. These things on the World Dangers playlist. You should watch with your children. Take the time. Literally put things on hold and discover the lies and the hidden solutions of your outer public social life. And then I'll shift to the list of resources for the inner secret life. This is amazing stuff. When I have friends in Northern California, and when the horrible California fires started a few years ago, I was very interested in the reporting and the difficulties of the day-to-day life of the peoples around this horrible fire attack. There were fire marshals, forest firefighters that were coming on the news and describing that these fires are not ordinary fires. There is something shocking and scary and peculiar about these fires. And these people who have been fighting forest fires for their whole lives, their interviews and their commentaries were shut down and they were removed. And it was scary. And here are the things that they were saying. They were saying that a fire does not just attack the metal bolts and attachments of telephone poles. A forest fire does not melt down engine blocks of automobiles and the aluminum wheels of automobiles. A forest fire does not get hot enough to melt aluminum. And here are all of these cars, some of which are literally flipped over by a forest fire, not by panicked driving, but a forcible flip over. Many, many things bizarre, strange. Now, try this out. Microwave oven. Take a microwave oven and put some pieces of aluminum foil in that oven and just turn it on. What happens to the aluminum foil? The microwave radiation, the flow of microwaves, causes the aluminum to flash fire, to flash, to flame up, to sparkle and burn. If you take powdered aluminum and you sprinkle it all over territories and trees for a long, long time and blanket the earth with powdered aluminum. There are studies of the ponds in North California. The aluminum content has been monitored over many decades. In the most recent decade, the level of aluminum in the ponds and lakes of Northern California has reached an entirely toxic level. literally toxic to humans. There is so much aluminum in the water. So if the trees and the ground are blanketed with powdered aluminum and you zap the trees and the ground with beams of microwave radiation, guess what happens? You get an immense flash fire because of the microwave activity. The term is directed energy weapons. The trailer park in Paradise, California, literally disappeared. Every single trailer evaporated. Many people were killed inside of their cars. This is not a normal, natural fire situation. This is a displacement of peoples, and this is the rulers and power brokers taking control. Be deeply concerned and saturate in this World Dangers playlist. I also have a playlist that's called California Fires DEW. California Fires DEW. I also have a playlist called Uncomfortable Truths of World Control. Uncomfortable Truths of World Control. These things have all been gathered after this California fires expose by these really wonderful firefighters. And then their stories disappeared. You can still find them if you know how to hunt certain search engines. But California fires, melted wheels, these same type of fires have been found in Greece, in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, in Canada, and in Australia, and in other parts of the world. Be concerned about how your outer public and social life is loaded with deception and lies and hidden solutions to problems.